referring to. Because there's a lot of archaeology. That's why the scripture say in Revelation 12, the earth helped the woman. There's a lot of archaeology that's out there in the United States also proving that the tribes of Gad and the tribes of Reuben, the so-called North American Indian and so-called Seminole Indians, are Israelites. What did the white man do? He went throughout the earth, and he dug, and he went throughout the earth and he dug up that archaeology, and he hid it. Why I said the children of Israel would never wake up to who we were. But according to the scriptures, Israel is going to wake up, and there's nothing you can do about it. The scripture says, nor height, nor depth, nor any creature can separate us from the Heavenly Father.
Right.
In the book of Romans.
Now hold off on that. Now, this particular chapter I'm going to get into in here, right? It says ancient religious beliefs. And this is dealing with the Cherokee Indians, right? The chapter, it says ancient religious beliefs. Page 141. And I'm going to read just a little bit of this, right here. It says, writing in 1701, William Bartram, get Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. And what is that? Is that Job 4 and 8? Or Deuteronomy 32 and 5. It says, writing in 1701, William Bartram said the Cherokees were by no means idolaters. See, because that's one thing that these devils always try to paint about the Native American Indians. That they were idolaters, into human sacrifice and all this other garbage. Now, this particular scholar is saying that they were by no means idolaters unless they're puffing tobacco smoke toward the sun and rejoicing at the appearance of each new moon. So they celebrated the new moon because they knew that that was the beginning of the new month. It says, might be interpreted, so far from idolatry were they, that they had no religious images among them. So they didn't have no idols among them. That's what this scholar is saying about the Cherokees. He said they didn't have no idols among them, or any idolatrous religious rites or ceremony that he could observe. Instead, they adored the Great Spirit. All the Gadites, or the Indians here in North America, they addressed the Most High as the Great Spirit. And they called him the Great Spirit, or the Great Spirit of Fire. The scriptures tell you that the Lord is a consuming fire. So it said that they adored the Great Spirit, whom they described as the giver and taker of the breath of life, with the most profound and respectful homage. Now I'm going to just go on and read page,
Wait a minute, you heard this heathen? We're not Hamites. We're not Hamites. She said we looked at our father's nakedness, and that's why. First of all, you're going to be a slave. Right. Where are you from, heathen? You goddamn heathen. All right, we didn't look at our father's nakedness. That was the Hamites, the Africans. You damn demons. You see how these people are?
Your pitiful looking ass away.
You see how these people are? And that's how they feel about you. A lot of you black, now some of you black people say, oh, why are you talking to her that way? She's talking shit about you black people, man. She said that's why you a slave. And she doesn't even know what the hell she's talking about. That's a demon right there, man. That's a goddamn demon, and guess what? You going into slavery.
That's right. And may the Most High hit your ass, have a truck run your ass over in the street.
Y'all heard her?
Yeah.
She said that's why you going into slavery. Yeah. That's why you went into slavery, because you looked on your father's nakedness.
Right, she's trying to call us
Hamites, man.
Yeah.
You know,
she tried to call us Hamites. We're not no damn Hamites, we're Israelites. And that was nothing but a goddamn Elamite heathen. A demon.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. Well, that's why she got cut. She was a fucking away.
They will F her.
You know? Now, this, not to cut you off, but see, this knowledge is so deep, man. It cut people, man. It cut just random people. Like, we might not even be pointing them out. But they walk by and they just get cut. They get offended, man. And the Lord spoke about that. You see, because that's them demons on what this word to come out, man. Because when this knowledge come out, this destroys the so-called white man's kingdom, man. All right, brother? Go ahead.
Right. Now, I'm going to read just a little bit of something here. It says here, this is page 143. It says, it's talking about James Adair. He makes mention of James Adair, but he says, Adair felt would not be so if the majority of the old natives was of heathenish descent, since all pagans would fight to death to retain their superstitious worship, even when it had lost all its substance. But the Cherokees did not believe the sun was any bigger than it appeared to the naked eye, and they never prostrated themselves to bow their bodies to each other in salute or homage, except when they were making or renewing peace with strangers who came in the name of Yah.
Yeah, it's Esau, the devil.
It says, but they always bowed in their religious dances. Now, I'm gonna get another page because I gotta jump around to get the information. Now it says here on this other page here on page let me see, right, page 145. It says, according to Payne's informants, the chief supreme being believed by the Cherokees of the 18th century was the same mysterious being whom the more ancient Cherokees had said was both God and king, appearing sometimes on earth as a man, except for someone specially consecrated for the purpose. This being's name was to be spoken only on an appointed holy day. It was Yahweh.
Wow.
Right there.
Wow.
Right there.
Yep. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna read up. No pictures, please. It says here. Now I'm gonna read on. It says this being's name was to be spoken only on an appointed holy day. It was Yahweh, and he gave a certain hymn to the Cherokees that would only be sung by selected persons on occasions of the great solemnity. The hymn played a special role in the exciting cementation festival, which is described in the next chapter. Now it says the great Yahweh himself taught the hymn to the first Cherokee priests. That's what it says right here. So, you devils have been found out that you're a bunch of lying sacks of S-H-I-T. You're a bunch of lying sacks of horse manure, is what you are. You're a bunch of lying sacks of S-H-I-T.
Isaiah 29.
Yeah, get that, Isaiah.
Upside down.
Right, like you said, the turning of the things upside down. So this book right here is about the Cherokees. And this is what this scholar was saying about the Cherokees back in the 1800s. And he speaks about it here when you read on about the history. They got history documented going back as far as the 1600s of the Cherokees here in the United States. So the great spirit that they worshiped, the great spirit's name was Yahweh. So how do they know that if they're not Israelites? How do they know that? You got the scripture?
Yeah. Isaiah 29, I start at 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord.
Right. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord. That counsel is dealing with the Illuminati, your unseen leaders, your Rockefellers, the Bilderberg, the Merovingian family, these different super rich families that own and control the world. The biggest secret in the world, the best kept secret in the world, is that the Negro, Native American, North American Indian, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Seminole, Dominican, so on and so forth, are the tribes of Israel. Are the tribes of Israel. That's what the best kept secret of the world is. And you damn so-called white people, you are undoubtedly the devil. You are the undisputed devil of all creation. You are Satan, and you are the adversary. The word Satan from the Hebrew word shaitan means adversary. You're the adversary to anything that's righteous in this world. You're against a man and a woman getting together. You're with two men getting together and having a relationship. You're against a man and woman getting together, but you're with two men or two women getting together. Or you're with a woman getting a sex change to become a man, or a man getting a sex change to become a woman. You'll let them physically change their birth certificate to say that they were born a woman or they were born a man, when it was a woman who got a sex change to be a man, or a man that got a sex change to be a woman.
Disgusting.
That's what you devils are about in this society. You ain't about the word of the Most High. So don't come up here trying to talk about you Christian and that you some God-fearing people. Because if you was God-fearing, you wouldn't be doing the things that you're doing. You would be adhering to the word of the Most High. And like I said before, we done found out who we are. We done found out that we're the Israelites, that we're the blessed sons of the Most High. Yashar Allah. Yashar Allah means he is a prince of the power. He is a prince of God. That's what the name Israel means. So we found out who we are. We ain't no goddamn Hamites. We ain't no damn Hamitic. We're not Hamitic or Kemet. We ain't from no damn Kemet, and we ain't no damn Kemetic or Hamitic. That's them damn Africans. Where that damn African sign at? Bring that sign up. That's not us right there. This is not us. That's not us. That's not our people. That's not our traditions. That ain't our custom.
That's right.
We ain't no dirty, foul, rotten, stinking ass Africans.
That's right.
So you calling yourself an African American, you just appear a dummy. Because the name Africa is a white man's name, and the name America is another white man's name. Leo Scipio's Africanus, who defeated Hannibal in the Second Punic War. A Roman general who defeated Hannibal, a black man, an Israelite, during the Punic Wars. When the Romans in 149 BC burned the city of Carthage down to the ground, which was the northern part of Africa, which is along the southern bank of the Mediterranean Sea. When they burned Carthage down in 149 BC, they named the whole continent after Leo Scipio's Africanus, who conquered Hannibal in the Second Punic War. And it was Africanus's grandson in 149 BC that took the task of burning Carthage down, and then his famous grandfather's name was put on the whole continent. And instead of it being the northern part being called Carthage and the rest of it being called Kemet, they called the whole place Africus, or Africa. This place here, America, goes back to an explorer, Amerigo Vespucci, an Italian explorer. Amerigo Vespucci. Your father ain't Leo Scipio's Africanus, and your daddy damn sure ain't no damn Amerigo Vespucci. So how the hell are you African American? All you is an American citizen. Through slavery. That's how you're an American citizen. Through slavery and through the civil rights struggle, you're an American citizen. Because when you first got here, you were counted as 3/5 of a man. And really, you're still looked at as 3/5 of a man anyway. That's why your vote don't mean a damn thing. Your vote don't mean nothing. So we want to hear none of that garbage you're going to try to shovel at us. Read on.
And their works are in the dark.
And their works are in the dark, the Illuminati. The ones that control the money system. The ones that control whether the stock is going to go up or the stock is going to go down. The stock market goes up and goes down purely on speculation. Because somebody speculates something. Oh, we speculate that the price of oranges is going to drop. So then, at the stock market, when the stock market opens, the price of the orange prices will drop. Then people will start selling. Then when it gets low enough, somebody else will buy. And that's how they make money in the stock market. Let this madness go by. I'm gonna let this madness go by because I can't overtalk this garbage. Hey, but you know what that means? That means Babylon is burning down. Right. Babylon is on fire. Fire burn Babylon. Like Benjamin said, fire burn Babylon. Fire burn Babylon. Babylon is on fire. And it's a good thing that this place is on fire. Go ahead.
And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay.
Right. They took things and turned it upside down. Just like I said with history. They took history and turned it upside down. So what are we doing? We taking it and turning it right side up. That's what we're doing. We taking the history that these devils done hid in their library, which is basically lies buried. That's what the library means, lies buried. If you dig deep enough, you're gonna find the lies buried there in the library. Like I found this in the library. Lies buried. And what is the truth in here? The truth is that the Native Americans are one of the 10 lost tribes of Israel. That's what the truth is. The truth is that a Negro that was brought over here on cargo slave ships is the tribe of Judah. The truth is that the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's what the truth is. So the truth is what? We're taking what they turn upside down and turning it right side up. And guess what? A lot of people are going to be offended at it. You want to know why? Because since you've been a little baby, you've been taught and your mind has been geared into this one direction right here. This garbage right here. Your mind has been geared into this. My mother introduced this to me. My mother and my grandmother. My father didn't teach me that shit. My mother taught me that shit. So of course you're going to be offended and you're going to have a problem with it because since you've been a little bit